Hello everyone, Savage Sasquatch here, and this is our new series that we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing a lot of our videos from now on. I know I've said that changes are coming, and they are here. We're playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I just want to share with you guys why I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey so much, kind of what the game is about, how it works. As you can see, the game looks gorgeous. I mean, you can just down to the sun shimmer on the sea. It's a lot of fun. It not only looks great, it's got a really good story. I've been really enjoying it, and I'm going to be heading towards that soon after playing this video. This has got a lot of the elements of Black Flag that I loved, having naval battles. I mean, you can go and just start a fight with, pretty much anybody out on the sea, so, just to prove that point, hey, here's some dudes over here. Let's go ahead and, we're just going to absolutely ram into the side of this ship. It looks like a pretty hardy vessel. And they won't become hostile until I attack them. And we have archers. And we can throw fiery spears to light them up. And back with the archers. He's dead! And they are disabled, so now we're going to go and board them to be able to get the most amount of loot. Sometimes I'll just ram the boat in half to get more wood resource, but we don't really need that right now, so I just more wanted to show this to you guys. You know what? We're going to go fire blades, and we're just going to tear dudes apart. And yes, it is about this fun to play. Now somewhere there's got to be a tougher target. Yeah, there's a dude over here. Okay, let's do that big move to him. And we knock him off the boat. We actually knocked him onto our boat, but that apparently counts for killing him. You can pull out your bow and pop him in the face. That's not where I do the most of my damage, though. Oh, no, he's coming for me. And you can dodge, which is kind of important to being able to stay alive and to keep your combos up, because they won't let you just... And if you do a perfect dodge, you slow down time around you. So it looks like we've finished him off. It restores our ship's health, and now we... No, I don't want to carry this guy, but we will throw him overboard. Or maybe. So we'll just pick up the loot that we can here off this before this ship starts to sink, which is... And because we've sunk a ship in the lower right-hand corner, it may be blocked by the camera, but it actually raised me to the first level of bounty or threat or whatever, which means I have mercenaries who are now looking out for me, and they'll appear different all over the map. But as I said before, we are heading over to... we're heading over to this island here. So before we make landfall and really get into what the everyday gameplay looks like, this game is huge. It's very open world, obviously, and so I want to just show you, give you an idea of the scope and scale of this. Okay, so this is the area we're at, and this is the island we're going to right here. And, here's a couple smaller islands I just finished exploring, and they were kind of dull and drab, so I decided not to... I'm re-recording because that was like the exception to the rule. Like, this is something right here where I think they're adding in content, or I have to be higher level to unlock it. Not a lot there, but in general, as you can see, there's a lot here. And if you want to see how big this map is, here's the island I'm going to, and we've done all these islands up here. I'm probably 40 or 50% of the way towards unlocking everything. And then it goes this way. And you have these giant land masses here. And they obviously, up here, they have room to add things if they want to later on. Here, it's just a huge landmass. I mean, this is going to take forever to do everything in this game. 30 or 40 hours in, it's probably going to take 60 to 80 hours to do everything if I do that. And if you don't want to have a bounty level, I can just pay 407 gold to do it. But I like guys coming after me. It's kind of fun. Just to kind of go into that real quick, the mercenaries here, these guys will randomly just show up. Like, they'll always be looking for you, but they'll randomly show up at the worst times. Like, you're in the middle of a boss fight or hunting a legendary animal, and then all of a sudden you've got this elite mercenary popping in and trying to ruin your fun. the quests in this, there's a lot of loose quests, like just kill all of these guys or do all these forts or whatever it is, and there's good rewards for it. And as you can see, there's a lot of quests to do. This is just what I have right now, and there's like daily quests that you can pick up if you want to be able to just grind experience. I think level 50 is probably the max. Now, it's gone full out RPG. Like I'm going to show you here. You've got a full blown out talent tree. You can probably see most of this. The camera's blocking a little bit, but you know, and it breaks into 3 branches. Your hunter, which is all your bow based abilities, your warrior, which is based on all your melee damage, which is what I've taken most heavily, and then the assassin, which is about sneaking around and you know, taking people out silently. So the gear corresponds to that. Each gear will have a percentage to some kind of damage. You can see, like, this here has warrior damage. It also increases my fire, because I do a lot of fire damage, so I took a gear that had that as well. But you can take gear that has hunter or assassin damage to boost those stats and abilities. And you can pick 2 melee weapons to switch between. You get a bow. You get 5 pieces of armor. You can pick a skin for your horse, which I've picked this weird unicorn skin. You'll see in a second, it's kind of ridiculous. But, and you can go to blacksmiths and upgrade the gear, so if you have a piece that you really like, you can take it through the whole game with you if you want to. Especially, like, I've got some of these legendary pieces that are really good. So, you can get whole sets of legendary armor, which is awesome. And, you know, the other thing that's really cool, just like Black Flag, like we have that naval combat, and you can boost up your stats. Like, I've already boosted my archers way up. You can also boost your spear throwers, your ability to do fire abilities, your ramming ability, how fast your team rows, you know, how powerful the hull is, and you can also recruit lieutenants, which you can see I've got a couple legendary and a couple epic ones here, but I've got a whole list. Each one gives a variety of different stat boost, and it just depends how you want to play your ship. This game really lets you play the way that you want to play. But so we've kind of gone enough over the systems here. You know what? We will dock our ship. I don't usually dock. I usually just leave it somewhere because it's a little slow. But so yeah, we just discovered a new area. We got some experience. I can just press up on the D-pad and I can send my bird out, and my bird will like go and will search. Like here, right here. This is a enemy house. A leader house right here. So we're not close enough to unlock everything. Something is down here. There it is. There's a treasure in there. So if you're playing the game, and I highly recommend you play this. That's why I'm not going to show you any of the story or talk about it. I think it's very worth your while. You get so much game for your money. And it's really good, too.
Keep an eye on my drachmi.
So all these little exclamation mark things here. This will just show you a little bit of what the average interaction looks like.
Mighty warrior! Welcome to Pefka, home of the Minotaur, and our world-famous Minotaur tunics. Minotaur tunics. One size fits all.
I don't see how one size can fit everyone.
My name's Arsenios. If you want to know how to defeat the Minotaur and become the Greek world's most famous warrior, then this is the tour for you.
You sell it well, kid. Let's go on your tour. You're not worried someone's going to steal your world-famous Minotaur tunics?
Who would? They're tunics for Minotaurs.
And the cutscenes look way better than this.
As you can see from the statues, the Minotaurs are fearsome foe. So don't forget this exclusive tour thief. That hates stab, particularly with sharp objects. They say it's his only weakness. Behold, an exact replica of the Minotaur. Actual Minotaur size may vary.
Where's the rest of him?
Up the hill. Some of the workers lost control moving it into place. It killed 2 of them. Horn stored them clean apart. Well, not clean apart.
Sounds like even Minotaur statues are deadly.
Oh, they're the deadliest. They say Theseus himself was killed by a Minotaur statue.
I've heard many tales of the Minotaur. They usually make the Theseus sound more heroic.
Well, Sparta's not known for its quality education, is it? Next thing you tell me Medusa's real?
Let's just continue the tour.
Hey, in Pevka the hero's always right. This way.
Alright, I'm not going to show you this whole quest line. We'll fast forward over a bit of it. But I'll tell you, like, as good as even the character interaction there looks, it looks even better when you get to the cutscenes. Like, they are truly stunning.
Another helpful tip you won't get on any other tour. The Minotaur isn't the morning place. Trust me, I know my Minotaurs. I've been in this business 27 years. Just between you and me. I'm kinda hoping my boy Arsenio's Jr. takes over someday. Good kid. Good kid. Warriors from all over the Aegean come to Pevka to face the mighty Minotaur, hoping to claim his head as the ultimate prize. But drinking freshly squeezed Minotaur hoof elixir will no doubt...
Where does this
The hoof of the Minotaur, obviously.
What does this elixir...
Depends what ails you, friend. Sore throat? Slow healing ones? Itchy beats on parts and...
Will it cure the regret of taking unnecessary tours?
Yes!
And let me guess,
It's just like Peter always said. Never leave home without the ground-up hooves of a mythic...
You never know when you'll need some...
You've made a wise purchase. Now come. There are... I'm not saying I'm responsible for breaking the Minotaur statue, but I'm also not saying I'm not responsible. And so concludes our tour.
That's the tour? I didn't learn anything about the Minotaur.
My customers are always satisfied. You can pay my associates on your way out. Please enjoy the rest of your stay here in Pevka.
You're not going to get one drachme out of me.
No, not one. I'm getting all of it. Get him! Don't damage his gear. Get a good price for it. He's basically walking drachme. Well done, warrior. You've passed the survive the thugs test. Not everyone passes that. You've earned an extra 10% off our world-famous Minotaur tunics. Or, you know what? You've given me a great tour. A tour of friendship, which I would totally pay for. Here, a large drachme fee for your fantastic friendship tour.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Hey!
Yeah?
What's it like being a Mystios?
Could be worse.
So I finished up that quest by deciding to kill, and I got 3,500.
Can I interest you in purchasing some fermented...
Oh, here comes one of those.
Really going to try that on me again?
So I decided to kill the guys who were threatening me. They're basically trying to extort me. I could have chosen to pay them off for 3,000, but I ended up getting 3,500. Now, all of those quests that start with an exclamation over their head, they all apparently later on have some benefit, or this is Xander the Poison King. This is one of the mercenaries. Oh, I got a heal. There we go. I have a healing ability. See, he swears, and so he's dead. And that's one more mercenary bites the dust. So each one of those quests is supposed to give you some benefit or detriment later in the quest is what I've been told by people who have finished the game. So I'm really curious to see how that one plays out. I just didn't want to be taken advantage of by that kid. I didn't want to have to kill those dudes, but... So I'm going to sneak up on this area here, just to kind of show you what, if you play it stealthily, kind of how it goes.
Careful.
Let's make sure that we've... Okay, there's that. What is... Okay. So if we go in this area, they will become hostile. And I think they're so densely packed in here that... But, you know, we can sneak it through the grass here. The one guy with the red icon over his head, that's the guy who actually... Oh, we can go ahead and steal all this stuff. We're going to burn the war supplies here. Let's get this guy while we can. We're going to knock him out and recruit him just to show you what that looks like. Oh, they saw me, so now I've got to fight. We're going to tear these guys apart. I have an ability that takes his shield away, so I can actually not... Oh, the guy I was going to recruit, I think, died. We got Mr. Archer over here. Oh, well, fine. You like playing with bow and arrow? I like playing with bow and arrow. Coward! Kaboom. And I like how things will catch on fire. Like, I'll run through this grass, and the fire starts spreading to that. There's just a lot of really cool touches in this game. Oh, I thought I'd... Oh, no, that's right. I went to try to recruit this guy, and that didn't work out. And we've finished this warehouse. And you can, in the bottom right-hand corner, it may be obscured, but it shows me, like, that the leadership level or the power level of the nation went down. Okay, these people all see me here. So if I steal this stuff, are they going to notice? Nope. Alright guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this little overview. Like I said, I've been really enjoying this. There's so much game here to experience, and it's just been a lot of fun. They did a great job with this. This is by far the best Assassin's Creed I've played. I hadn't played the last couple, to be honest, and I heard that they've been getting better with each one. But I kind of burnt out on the series, and coming back to it like this... Now, if they put out a game this large every year, I think I would burn out on it pretty quickly. So hopefully they kind of temper the size, because, I mean, I just don't want to play this for that many hours. A lot of quests in this area, though, so I'm going to continue on with this area and on with the story. Hope you guys have enjoyed it once again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, if you like this new layout, please let me know in the comments. I want to make videos you guys like, and I think this is a better way to be able to kind of interact with you guys and show you what I love about a game and how a game works without having to go and do, here's a 20-hour playthrough, guys. Watch it all. You know, I know we're all limited on time, so hopefully this is a more bite-sized taste of things for you. Also, shoot us a thumbs up. You have no idea. Every time you comment, thumbs up. When you subscribe to the channel, all that stuff really helps us out. So, really appreciate your guys' support. And above all, if you haven't subscribed yet, you don't want to miss a thing. We're going to be hitting a bunch of different games. And so I'm really trying to diversify. I've still got some videos of Forza Horizon coming. Oh, see, I'm gonna steal this chest right here from them. You know, Battlefield 5, Black Ops 4. We'll probably bring some more of that to you guys. All kinds of games. Fallout 76 so far seems disappointing. I'll probably do at least a little video on that as well. So like I said, subscribe so you don't miss a thing. So, until next time, it's Savage Sasquatch from GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.